Prince Harry is once again at the centre of a growing security storm, and this time the warnings are sounding louder than ever. Reports say his personal risk level has climbed, and not just by a small amount. We are talking about a serious spike that has pushed UK authorities back into emergency reassessment mode. When committees meet twice about the same issue, you already know something is not right. And when intelligence experts start talking about threats connected to foreign agencies, you can officially consider the situation upgraded from concerning to absolutely alarming. The conversation around Harry's safety has been going on for years, but this new development feels different. It is no longer just about whether he should get police protection or who should pay for what. What is coming out now paints a picture far more dramatic than the usual headlines. And while the British government continues to juggle excuses like juggling is an Olympic sport, the threat landscape around Harry appears to be changing fast. Today we are unpacking the latest, and trust me, it sounds like the plot of a spy series where the writers had way too much coffee. Recent commentary from a Scottish security specialist has added fuel to an already blazing situation. According to him, the re-evaluation of Harry's risk profile was not a routine checkup. It was triggered by information circulating through intelligence networks about growing global dangers. It has been suggested that the Russian FSB, known for creative mischief on the world stage, may view Harry as a tempting target. And if your eyebrows just shot up, believe me, you are not alone. This is the kind of storyline that would make any sane person ask where the armoured vehicles are parked and why they have not been sent out already. This expert laid out details that are genuinely unsettling. He claims there are groups allegedly being trained abroad, including individuals from various countries, for the purpose of targeting public figures. Not celebrities with drama, actual high-level figures. So imagine this. Harry flies into Heathrow, grabs a cup of tea, and meanwhile someone on the other side of the world is flipping through a binder labelled high-profile targets. It is absurd, it is disturbing, and it is exactly the reality this expert says is unfolding. The comparison he drew made things even more chilling. He referenced that notorious poisoning incident in Salisbury several years ago, suggesting that similar tactics could be used on prominent individuals today. If that is the level of threat we are talking about, then the idea of withholding security from Harry does not just look questionable. It looks irresponsible on a level that almost deserves its own award ceremony. The kind where every nominee is terrible, and the trophy is a single confused eyebrow raised by the entire world. According to the expert, the groups allegedly being trained in Russia go through programs that are extremely intense, structured and shielded from public knowledge. Think top-secret bases, layers of clearance and activities no one talks about outside of high-security rooms. If their curriculum included a field trip, it would probably be to a place with no name on the map. Their training methods reportedly border on inventive, and while creativity is great for painting or baking, it is deeply unsettling when it comes from groups learning how to harm people. This is the backdrop against which the UK is still debating whether Harry should be granted adequate security when he visits. Debating. As if this is some simple question like what colour to repaint the living room. We are talking about a man born into one of the most high-profile families in the world, a man who has already faced threats documented in both the press and intelligence discussions. The idea that officials can sit around a table arguing about this while these warnings circulate is baffling on every level. What makes all of this even more surreal is that the expert hinted intelligence services might know more behind the scenes than what has been made public. And let us be honest, If the agencies are whispering, someone should be listening. Because those whispers usually come when there is something serious enough to make very calm people start looking uncomfortable. His message was clear. If the danger is growing, the question should not be whether protection is provided. It should be how fast can we roll it out, and can we add an extra layer just in case. And yet, here we are, watching the same government that loves waving the royal banner suddenly act confused about safeguarding one of their most internationally recognized figures. It is the kind of confusion that would make spectators wonder if anyone in the room has read the news, or the memo, or anything at all. Now, here is another layer that adds weight to this. This expert did not just mention Harry. He noted that judges, politicians, and other public figures in the UK might be on similar lists of interest for the groups being trained. That means the concern is broader than one person. If the risk environment is shifting in general, then Harry's situation is part of a much wider issue. So, if leaders are dragging their feet on Harry's case, imagine how many other decisions they might be tiptoeing around instead of handling proactively. What is remarkable is how consistent Harry has been through all this. He has said repeatedly that he is willing to pay for his own security when in the UK. He has insisted this is about protection, not status. But every time he makes a valid point, the debate seems to restart somewhere else. As if someone hits the shuffle button and brings up another unnecessary argument. Meanwhile, the threats keep evolving and the experts keep issuing more urgent statements. You have to appreciate the irony. The UK loves tradition, loves ceremony, loves public image. But the safety of a son of the monarch somehow becomes optional the moment he expresses independence. It is like saying you love your car, but you refuse to put air in the tyres. The priorities are all over the place. At the end of the day, the facts are becoming harder to ignore. If intelligence agencies are evaluating new threats, if experts are sounding alarms, and if the environment is changing, then the responsible thing to do is act. Not stall, not debate, not wait for a headline that starts with the words "breaking news." This situation highlights exactly why Harry stepped away in the first place. He saw the danger. He felt the lack of protection. And now experts are essentially confirming everything he has been saying for years. Sometimes the truth shows up wearing neon lights, and this is one of those moments. Thanks for tuning in today, Sussex Squad. I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think these new warnings will finally push the UK to take Harry's safety seriously? Or will this continue to drag on as part of an endless debate? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because I read every single one and love hearing from you. If you want to help the channel grow, make sure to hit that subscribe button and consider supporting us through Super Thanks or by buying me a coffee. Every little bit helps the Sussex Squad continue bringing you the latest updates and keeping this conversation alive. Stay informed, stay safe, and as always, stay fabulous.